You're at the right place. We're going to start our Masking Madness class. And thank you so much, Kenzie, for being willing to co-host with me. Everyone, type your name in the chat right now because we're giving away one of the masks we're actually talking about. It's our biocellulose sheet mask. I'll give more details about it at the end. And this is the giveaway today. So one lucky winner will win one of those. And we have Mary Lynn on. We have Ruth. We have Christine watching, and I know Kenzie has some guests on as well. So thank you so much for supporting. So Kenzie, I'd love for you to share a little about why you joined Mary Kay, how long you've been building your business, and what you've loved about your Mary Kay business so far.
Hey, so I joined about January, so I've been doing it roughly for 7 months. I love how flexible it is, and with my with everything that's going on, I can work it around my schedule, and it really just brightens my day when I get to talk about stuff that I really love. So, it's very uplifting and rewarding business to be in.
So cool. I love that. I know I joined because I needed positivity in my life too. And it's so fun to like uplift someone and help them feel better about their skin or share a makeup tip with them that helps them feel more confident with their makeup. And I think it's funny because that's not the reason I joined Mary Kay. I didn't join thinking about that, but it happened naturally at the very first facial and everyone was touching their face and loving how their skin was feeling. I was like, oh, this is wonderful. This is an awesome perk I never even considered. So super nice. So yay. Well, I've been building my business for about 16 years. And prior to joining, was teaching piano and working with my students and enjoyed that. But I was looking for something part-time that'd be flexible to work around that. Just to like help build up savings, to help be a little more financially secure. And Mary Kay came into my life around that same time. I was a referral and I enjoyed my facial. And as the more I learned about the company, the more appealing it became because I realized that there was no sales quotas. I liked the fact that it's a dual marketing company, so not multi-level. I love that the women in Mary Kay are super positive, cheering for each other. And I love their values of God first, family second, career third. So all of those really appealed to me. And I decided to give Mary Kay a try. So it's been 16 years. And like I said, the biggest blessing, kind of what Kenzie touched on, is helping women remember their worth and to remember that they are enough already, just who they already are, and to pamper and uplift them. Because I feel like your self-care helps your mental health so much. So, and and Luann's, welcome, Luann. So glad you're here. Thanks so much for supporting Kenzie. So we're going to start talking about 3 different masks. And so I'll start with the first one. After that, we're going to spin the wheel and find out what the gift with purchase is. You might just be watching and like just want to get entered into the drawing. But if there's anything that you're running low on or any products you want to get from your consultant, I'll spin the wheel and we'll see what the gift with purchase is for you ordering. And then at the very end, we'll do our best kept secret and then also our giveaway. So let me pull up our little thing here. So yay. So I'll talk about the first mask. It's our charcoal mask. And so charcoal can bring double its weight and impurities to the surface. So it's really great for people who have more oily skin, blackheads, whiteheads. You can see on this guy's nose. His daughter's the sales from Mary Kay, and she picked him as her guinea pig, which I think she picked very wisely. So putting that on the nose, you see it's super a nice even layer, not too thick. And that way it can dry in about 20-25 minutes. As it's drying, it pulls that excess oil, dirt, blackheads to the surface, and then you just rinse it off. And here's another picture with whiteheads. And so with the charcoal mask, it is good to do it once a week if you have dry skin. And I don't put it over my whole face. I have pretty dry skin. I just actually put it on my nose, keeping my nose like really nice and clean. And then, but if you are oily all over, you can put it all over. And if you are oily, you could use it twice a week. So that's a little about the charcoal mask. And you can multi-mask, which leads me, actually will lead Kenzie into the product she's going to talk about, but you can use the charcoal where you're more oily, and then a hydrating mask where you're more dry. So the charcoal mask is $26. I started using one a couple Octobers ago. I don't even think it was this October. I think it was in 24. And I just use it once a week, and I just use it on my nose, but I still probably have half the bottle left. So it's been 2.5 years. So I think it's going to last me about 5 years, which is a little crazy. But if you're using it more than once a week and you're using it on more of your face, it'll probably only last 3 to 4 years instead of 5. I'm like, this is interesting. This is lasting way longer than I thought. So, and Kenzie, why don't you share about our next mask?
Okay, so this is probably one of my favorite items that I sell. It's the hydration mask, and it has like sea butter, glycerin, and hyaluronic acid in it. And my favorite part is this mask. You can apply twice a day, but you don't have to wipe it off or peel it off. You just put it on your face like lotion, rub it in, and you're done. All you need is like a quarter size. You can put it on your face and then down your neck. But if I have any extras, I like to put it on my elbows.
Oh, smart.
And it just helps keep them hydrated, because that you are constantly always like hitting things or putting them on tables and stuff. So I love this. And it's very like lightweight too. So I put it on after I get out of the shower, clean my face. I put this on, and then right before I go to bed. So I'm using this twice a day.
That is so smart. And I've never thought about my elbows. I'm going to totally do that next time. Thanks for sharing that tip. That's awesome. If you have any extras, love that. Yeah, I love it because I have dry skin. And in the mornings before you put on your makeup, like when you have dry skin, you put on makeup, it looks awful. And so I like your tip of putting it on first thing in the morning before you put on your makeup to really give that nice hydration, dewy look, and then at night too. And that's a great easy mask. You don't have to rinse off. You can just leave it on like an extra moisturizer. So we have Amanda on watching, and Edith, and we have Chris. Yes, Christine loves the new hydrating mask as well. Yes, it is so awesome. So, oh, thank you so much. And that one's $24. I haven't used up the whole bottle yet because this one just came out. Was it in March? Do you remember, Kenzie?
Yes, it was this year.
Yep. I'm like, you probably remember better than me. But so it's a new mask. We still have, well, we don't have any more of that gel mask, but your consultant might still have some if you're really liking the gel mask that this one represents. So thanks, Kenzie, so much. The third mask we have is our biocellulose sheet mask. This is the giveaway for today. And this is amazing for anti-aging. So like if you have dry skin or if you have oily skin, we talked about those masks. And this one's a hydrating mask. You feel like you could use a more, like it says lifting. So if you need more lift to your face. This mask has coconut water in it. It's like the mask is so luxurious that it's actually sandwiched between two mesh sheets so that it holds it safe better and it's easier to apply. So on the instructions on the back, it kind of walks you through, but you actually peel back one of the layers of mesh, and then you apply the mask directly onto your face. Then you peel off the last other layer, and that way you just have the mask on your face. There's little eye flaps that you can, if you want, keep them there. And then when you put the mask on, you can actually put those over your eyelids and just like lay down for your eyes and have that pampering there. I like to cut those flaps out. You can either then put them directly on your eyelids or underneath as a more customized mask that's right under the eye area in case the other one's not quite getting as close to the wrinkles that you want. And this is inspired by Korean beauty. Koreans, I feel like, are ahead of everyone in like technology in skincare. So I'm super grateful that we have this product. This is one of our few products that's manufactured. I believe that, this is made in Taiwan, actually, not in Korea, but it's inspired by Korea beauty. And then our hydrogel eye patches, those are made in Korea. So I learned something new tonight by reading this. So, and this before and after picture amazes me. You can see on the side, this before and after from the front on, and then on the side. I'm not sure if that was using it. I imagine that was after using it for like a month or so. And there's a little trick that I love to do with these. You get 4 of them for $70. And once you've opened it up, I like to kind of squeeze the serum kind of to the bottom. And then I pull out the mask. It still has tons of serum on it. I'll use the mask how it's directed. And then I'll throw away the mask when I'm done, about 25 minutes. Then the next few days, even up to a week or two, depending on how much serum's in here, I will dip my fingers into the pouch. I'll keep the pouch like upright so it's not going to be dripping over, things on my bathroom or whatever. I'll keep it upright in my, I have a basket that I keep my skincare in. And then as I'm washing my face at night, I'll wash my face and then I'll just dip my fingers in, get some serum on my fingers, put it all over my face and my neck, even the back of my hands, and keep using that serum till it's completely gone. It lasts me usually a week or two. So I think that's a really great little trick because yes, there are 4 masks in there, but you can keep using them like all the time until you run out of that serum. So so that's how I like to use that. Yes, and Christine says, I love using the eye flaps for my under eye areas too. I really love this mask. Yeah, that's my problem area is under my eye. So yep, and Ruth loves this mask as well. Awesome. Yay. So what we're going to do now is pull up our spinny wheel and see what our gift with purchase is. Let me move that from the stage and add that to the stage. And so by ordering tonight or within 24 hours of watching this, if you're watching this on a different day, there's going to be a little gift with purchase. And let's find out what it is. Cool. And you get 2 free samples with any size order. Cool. Your consultant can let you know what samples you can pick from, whether they're makeup or skincare, but yay, that's super exciting. It's always fun to have samples. So the next thing we're going to do is play our referral game. And this gives me a chance to get all your names entered onto our wheel for our giveaway. And so if you are watching live, we'll get you entered into that. And this is also a fun way for you to think about someone you'd love to refer. At the beginning, I mentioned I was a referral. So one of my friends from college referred me to a free facial. So you can look through your phone, think about your besties, women that you look up to, admire, the hardest working woman, the happiest woman, someone who brings you joy. And then they can live anywhere in the United States, since we do appointments virtually as well and send samples for people to try in the privacy of their own home. And when you share 12 referrals, you get 1 makeup item half off. So if you love mascara and you want to do that, then you get half off of mascara. When you share 24 referrals, you can get a free makeup item of your choice. So like mascara, an eyeliner, or lipstick, lip gloss, whatever your go-to favorite makeup item is, or anything that maybe you want to branch out and try something new. That's how you can get that. So I'll play some music and give you a chance to think about who you'd like to refer to your consultant. Each consultant has different goals of how many facials they like to do this month. And so this is a huge way to help them out, because we run out of people we know after a while. There's only so many people so this is a great way to refer a friend, give them a free facial, and help your consultant out with her goals for the month. So let me pull up some music, give you a chance to do that. You just send those privately over to your consultant so you can text them. It's probably the best way. And we'll play some music and give you a chance to do that while I get your names entered into the wheel. Okay, I hope that gave you a chance to think about who you'd love to refer to a free facial. That is a great way to allow someone the gift of a pampering treatment and to be able to support your consultant. So as we wrap up, so many of you are on it. So I got a lot of you, your name's already on the wheel, but let me pull up the wheel of names so you can double check you're on there. And if you don't see your name, you can hurry and type it in into the chat, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. But hang on, showing the wrong screen. Okay, here we are. Yay, so I have Luann, Markel, Mary Lynn, Sherry, Holly, Ruth, Amanda, Edith, Robert, and Mitch. So that's fun to have some guys on here too, especially where we were showing that before and after picture with the man with the biocellulose sheet mask and helping his skin. So that's super fun. So yay. Well, as we wrap up, you still have a few minutes to type your name in the chat if you haven't already. And I'm going to talk about some of our deals that we have going on. And so on this page, we talked about the masking set mostly, plus a bonus product of the biocellulose sheet mask. And so the hydrating cream mask is $24. The charcoal mask is $26. You can get them both for $50. You can add, if you'd like, a mask applicator. I mostly use that with the charcoal mask just to help to apply it more smoothly. Honestly, you could use it with either mask if you'd like. I just feel like the charcoal mask is even more important to get on in a smooth layer so that it's not too thick. Oh, and yeah, we showed the guys with the charcoal mask. So these products are wonderful for men. I had my husband use the charcoal mask when it first came out, but he would not let me take a picture. Dang it. But it never dried. Like it just kept pulling out oil. So it's definitely something, if he was into skincare, he could use more, but it's okay. I love him anyway. So, but there are a lot of men who want to take good care of their skin. So it's been really cool to see these products come out. So that's the masking set. We talked about the biocellulose sheet mask, which is not featured on here, but you get 4 of these individual sheet masks for $70. And so I recommend using at least once or twice a month, and then you can keep using the serum in that pocket for the next week or so. And so by buying a box of them for 4, it usually lasts me about 2 months if you're using them twice a month. So, and then with the top parts, the Princess, Queen, and Cadillac, those are like bonuses where you can get free products and get a savings as well. So the bonus product in those is the Repair travel roll-up bag, which that bag has 4 different pockets. I have one right here actually. Keeps everything organized in my bathroom. We just got back from a trip last night, and it was super easy to have my toiletries all packed up between travel size shampoo, travel size skincare, deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, all in one little spot. And all the bags come out individually too. So it's super nice for packing as well. I usually just pull them each out and put them in different spots in my suitcase. So that's the travel roll-up bag. So it's a $40 value bag. It comes as a gift with the Princess, Queen, or Cadillac. And those you can pick multiple sets. Like you can pick up to 4 sets. Like the Time Wise Repair, which is my absolute favorite skincare, normally is $230. Mary Kay, so it's actually, if you were to get them all individually, like $250. Mary Kay puts it as a set for $230. And then we have the special of the Princess for $199. And then you can do that with any of the sets on here, add up to 4, or some of them count as multiple sets if they're skincare sets. So there's that. And then our best kept secret, which is our starter kit. This is not for everyone, but if someone's looking for a way to earn extra income, have it flexible, be able to be in a positive environment and more personal growth, plus get 50% off their own skincare. It's only $35 to join. You get some samples, a catalog, a website that customers can shop online with you, and the ability to process debit and credit cards. Kenzie's has friends in all different areas. And so that website is super convenient for that because it just is a quick drop ship, similar to like Amazon when they order on the website, and Kenzie doesn't have to worry about it. Mary Kay takes care of it, but gives Kenzie her profit in her bank account. So that's all included in that $35. And then you can add on for $90 an optional add-on kit. It's worth $450, but it just is $90 for new consultants. And it gives you our Time Wise anti-aging skincare line. Yep.
We finished.
Oh, good. They cleaned up the basement. Yay. It comes with a charcoal mask in that one, plus microdermabrasion, eye makeup remover, mascara, a gorgeous bag to keep it all organized, and some extra samples too. So that's everything there. So as we wrap up, I'm going to remove that from the screen. Thanks, Kenzie, so much for co-hosting with me. And
You're welcome.
Wheel of Names. So is there anyone else missing from this that you know of, Kenzie? Robert and Mitch were the last ones I had added. So okay, let me just checking the Facebook group one more time. I know Sherry and Holly were watching from there. It's so great to have you guys on. I'm excited for whoever wins this biocellular sheet map. So let me pull up Wheel of Names here. And then next week's class, we're talking about contouring. So teaching different ways to use highlighter, bronzer, finding a good matcha foundation, finding a good blush color. So it'll be at the same time, different YouTube link, but you can get that from your consultant if you want to watch that. So thank you so much for watching. Text your consultant right now and let her know that you finished this, because she gets credit for you watching. So that is always super helpful. So, and Mary Lynn, congratulations. You are so lucky. Oh my gosh, the Will loves your name. It's always like finding Mary Lynn's name on there. But congratulations on winning that. Appreciate you so much. Thanks so much for supporting your consultant. And Ruth says, woohoo, congrats. Yes, I love that. So cool. Well, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for supporting your consultant, and send out a message right now letting her know that you watch this. And thanks so much again. Bye.